Today, we will be exploring the processes and development of slope. To begin with, we have the slope cycle. In this cycle, we start with our input, which include solar radiation, pre-existing sediment, and the water that forms from precipitation. Then, we have our output. Water that flows down the slope makes its way to another body of water, evaporates or percolates. Another output is loose sediment, also known as regolith. It is carried by the moving water to another place. A last output is re-radiated heat released from the ground and water. There are many factors that can affect a slope. They are categorized into exogenetic, outside, and endogenetic, inside factors. There are many elements that can change how a slope looks and functions. For example, climate. Humidity tends to impact the angle of the slope. Slopes in areas of high humidity are typically more rounded due to the chemical weathering. The moisture in the air provides the saturation needed for chemical weathering. In more arid climates, mechanical weathering is more common, making the slope become more rigid. Rock type is another aspect of slope. If a slope is built on or made up of rocks with a lot of fault lines or very permeable rock, the area is more likely to have a slide. This is why strong rocks with little cracks are preferred. Regolith, the direction the slope is facing, the amount of shade, and even the amount and type of vegetation can also impact the slope. And then, there are mass movements that occur on the slope. These mass movements are formed due to slope failure. There are falls, flows, heaves, slides, and you got that, right? Right? Okay, so to put this in simple terms, a fall is when sediment is affected by gravity, and falls. This makes it a quick movement. Flows are movement of rock that require a lot of water to move. To flow, you could say. Heaves and creeps move slowly down the peak of the slope to the bottom. They are slow. Finally, there are slides, a giant mass of rock and sediment moving quickly across a floodplain. This diagram shows the spectrum and speed and saturation, how all these aspects can cause